Okay, so game this week is called The Operator. Some kind of logic and puzzle game.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for
No.
yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you
No, I want to
believe
answer
in
no to that.
extraterrestrial life?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Are you currently restrained? Are you married?
Yes, I
Do
am.
you work
That's a
in law
lie.
enforcement?
I
Do you
fucking
know
hope
who
not.
I am? Do you know who you are?
Does anyone?
Are you...
Did he just call me a slur?
Good. He's ready.
Okay. A little joke about the stream title for They Won't Catch Us as long as we don't play grunge is just because any fucking hacker movie, they're always playing EDM and shit like that when they're hacking, everything's going well, right? But the moment things are going south, what's playing in the background? Fucking grunge music. Both Hackers 1 and 2 did that. I know there's a few other ones, but they're on the top of my... I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. Oh, I can't just put... I was gonna put dick butt. I'm working. Okay. What's in the trash? Oh, I don't have... Okay, that's actually a manager password. That'd probably be bad. Sign the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Program specific define to provide technical support to field agents. This is a lot of words. I don't think I want to read them. I feel like I'm going to forget. Okay, agents call the hotline. These guys here call this. Call special secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and requests. It goes to a supervisor. Supervisor sends it to an operator. Direct line is between the operator, agent, and the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, line is closed. What the fuck? Seems very convoluted. Oh, someone's calling me. What's up?
Pal. How you holding up?
What's up,
Get all
buddy?
that booze out of you?
Not yet. I'm adding some more, though.
What?
Is this why my head hurts?
You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Get to work, fuckface. Horse Mike, I mean Director
Good.
Trench.
Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with the next day.
Probably could.
All right.
Most positions are fucking useless. Don't worry about me, Director Trench. I need to hit something. Oh, I got a documents folder now. What?
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome
Good morning,
to the
Mr.
FDI.
Skinner.
I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
This dude looks like he tries to figure out ways to fuck with minorities through his job. Like, just look at his fucking face and the way he fucking sounds. This dude has at least said the N-word out loud to somebody, at least a few times in his life. So, on your mission here, I did read the welcome
basics.
document.
Good. So, just to recap, your job is to
That was the
support our
basics,
agents by
single
providing
fucking
them with all
page.
the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Let's get
Fine,
started.
but first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help,
Oh,
simply click on the
applications.
question mark next to the objective. Go on and click
What's
on
your
the question
birthday?
mark, Tanner.
I'll break out the calculator.
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving
Oh,
you
it
access
will.
to the human database. The human DB is what we
I'm
call it
not
here.
clever.
You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent
Why won't you
requests
just go
in the applications
HDB?
menu.
Just for make it
Now
even
go
shorter.
ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request.
Human
Find my
DB
age.
somehow sounds
When you
sketchier
find
than
the answer,
human
click on the
database.
objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Human DB. $48. Oh, click on the answer. Oh, click on the objective. Okay. Oh, that's neat.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first
You're an A
real
minus.
request.
I could use that. Core Supervisor Skinner. Punk ass bitch. Ownings Mills, Virginia. It's rare to play this right now because of the implication of, like, which government I'd be working for. What's up, Skinny?
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I
What?
have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the agent
I'm
through
sorry,
now.
did you say homicide? Makes no sense for a fucking comment.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
What's up? Yeah.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway.
Wait, should I
got
be
a
using their
homicide at a bar
names?
downtown called the
Oh, they use
Sanctuary.
my name.
Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s.
Wait, if it's a federal
He was shot
agency,
in the
why
head
would it
at
be a
close
bar
range
downtown?
around
Okay, I gotta
2
pay attention.
a.m., just before closing time.
Okay.
As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list
Some
that
what
I found
footage?
on the deceased. Any chance
Surveillance?
you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my
Thanks,
best.
operator.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Okay. Let's open this up. Bar. Check this. Is it that dude? It's like sitting at the table. Where's my mouse? Okay. Dude runs in. Oh. What's with the dramatic music?
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click
cutting
on any
edge?
relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Trigger analysis. I think he shot him in the fucking head.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Enhance.
The footage quality is insufficient for a
That's
proper
no
ID,
good.
operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some
Man,
reason,
Henry
we
was a
can't
nice
access his
dude.
full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Yep, got plates. that belongs to a Ray Wells. Okay, let's see here. What's in the bar file? Name
That's
list?
the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
You think it's... What? That confuses the fuck out of me. What do you mean? Okay. Let's just ignore the fact the name went off the fucking thing. That's cool. Oh wait. Where's that picture of the killer dude? Oh, look a bit like him. Okay. So should we just do that? Yeah. Car belongs to Ray
Now we know
Wells.
the perp's name. You
Hell
got
yeah, we
something
do.
for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
That was no, it's his place of birth. Nope. That's not it. Silly me. Oh, he got possession. Status alive.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Okay. Just doing my job. Can I like close all this at once? Is there a way to do that?
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
What do you mean not bad? What do you mean?
No need to worry, Operator. You'll improve with time.
What the fuck does he mean not bad? It's not like we're in a rush. The dude's dead. The guy's already away. It's a federal agency, so that's... I'm not sure... Well... So the most wanted list... Fred Smorkinski? Oh, so it's a Ted Kaczynski... type dude.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a
Boulder.
previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Hi.
God damn it! Who are you? Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Okay. You have time for like a fucking
Got a
chill
missing
pill?
persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada.
Oh yeah, do
Connie
ya?
Moore's her name. I canvassed the
Is your
area and
patience
talked to
missing
locals.
with her?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy.
It's the
Calling
bar.
it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
People
Look,
think
I
actual
it's bonkers too.
aliens
But
were
another weird thing
involved.
is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was.
I thought she was
Popped
missing.
back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself.
Wait, what?
She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right? There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men.
I mean,
Just
the
look
fact
for
you have to
something
talk
that
to me
doesn't add
for
up,
to look at
okay?
evidence for the case that's currently yours is also really fucking weird too. Okay, I'm on
Here
it.
are the files.
Find inconsistency. Desert. Okay. Testimony. Following her appearance, we get recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. The victim, Barry Walker, this dude, agent in charge, Brittany Holt, FDI transcriber. Tell us more about the day you disappeared. I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? He points to a camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. So their ship, the UFO, and I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could like see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room, and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me. The aliens. What'd they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best that you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white, I mean entirely white, antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared, I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions, over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? God, this is so long. They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. You tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing. Maybe because they're drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, someone found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. God. Wait, why did I hit that? I didn't mean to hit that.
Connie
Shit.
Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
Okay, so she was here, going around down there. Then she disappeared for a month. And then she reappeared over here. Camera? How do I check? Oh, okay, yeah, looking at that time. Okay.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Do what? Okay, can I analyze anything? Okay, shit, I guess it'd be like somewhere there. Is that dry field? God. No. This ridge is right there. Clearly the mountain. So it's about like 2.5. That's here. 919. Okay, yeah, so that's right there. 943, she's around right here. But then what the fuck is this? Okay, I'm gonna hit the help one on this because I'm just confused as to what I'm able to do.
You also have cell phone data detailing where Connie Moore was and at what time. Now we need to know where she was at the time she took this photo.
Yeah, but how do I figure that out exactly? With these, is there a thing I can do in the game that's a tool? Do I just guess until I get it right? Well, I guess honestly, I'm just gonna see about doing that.
That's where she disappeared, operator. Where did they find you, huh? I want the position where she said she took the flying saucer photo.
I don't know where the fuck that is. I don't know how to go about... Is there another thing for this that I can look at? This is where I'm confused. So it has it where, like, there's disappearance time for this. And it's asking me, okay, but where did she disappear? I don't fucking know where she disappeared. Like, these ones are obvious, because there's those two there. Unless she's saying it's right here. God, I feel fucking silly.
All right. I'll check this spot out. I guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
You could probably use it, dude. Cheap government piece of crap. Am I getting hacked? Yep. He was a hacker on the wanted list. Oh my goodness. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? I know many things about you, Evan. You're hacking into the FDI. I kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but since you guys really aren't doing your jobs... Why is he talking the way he would speak, Grandpa says. She's the numero list you found on Henry Jenkins. You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? Abducted woman? Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. You know, come to think of it, I didn't bother to look up any of the names on that list. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Tell me more. Spooky. What?
Operator Tanner, are you there?
No.
Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Damn, do I lie or tell the truth?
Hal? I thought we had taken care of that problem. I will look into this matter immediately with our cybersecurity department. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Oh, wouldn't have told me whether or not they are missing anyway. I want to check one of these ones that are crossed out. There's only one Kata Thomas missing. Okay. Am I supposed to just be seeing nothing? Am I in the microwave? Was the cat in the microwave? Oh, he's getting high. Nice. Gotta watch out for those drug tests. Yeah, honestly, I skipped streaming the 2-Point Hospital game just because, like, it didn't seem like it'd be interesting to be, like, watching. At least with this, there's also opportunities for me to fail, which is at least interesting to watch. Or at least entertaining, I should say. I'm never interesting. Well, I shouldn't say that either. I'm a fucking mess. Anyway, let's log into our little workstation and have another successful, beautiful FDI day. Doo-doo-doo. Yup.
Hey, pal. So,
Sup,
tell me,
Mike? Let's go get
how'd day
drinks with the
number one at the
boys.
FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think he
Yeah,
likes
well,
me. I don't think the
I wouldn't worry
supervisor
about
Skinner
it.
likes me.
Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You can tell
Well,
me. He says the
between you and
N-word,
me,
doesn't he?
We're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey,
Yeah, I love
great
this
job.
dude literally
And,
the day
just keep
before for
plugging
this
away,
guy's
okay?
first
Proud
day.
of you, Evan.
Going and saying how I got treated like anyone else. Then the very next day, the very next fucking morning, after I've only done like 2 fucking calls, he's straight up just going and saying, hey, you know what? If you do well, you might get that supervisor position. Nepotism ass. Motherfucker. Anyway, Chorus Director Trench. Gonna keep it professional.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let
His
you know
last name's
that from
Skinner
this
because
point
what his
on,
family
you'll
did.
talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity. Oh, I almost forgot. Our cybersecurity department is looking into this unfortunate matter with Hal. You can be assured that it won't happen again.
It's
Good
Pendle
morning,
again.
Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yes.
So I
It
checked out
was
the address
yesterday
you
we
gave me,
talked.
but no sign of Wells. Then I
Aw,
get a call
snap.
from Vice, and
Go figure, the guy who just
guess
committed
what?
murder isn't at the place
Wells
he was living
found
at.
dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning.
Oh my
Shot
god.
point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway,
We
the
gotta
garage has
follow this
cameras, and I
trail,
got some footage
Agent.
of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Has it been
I don't
tampered
know.
with?
Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different
Of course,
between
my
the
little
first and
chickadee.
second half
Anything
of
for
the
you.
surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar, sorry for the vivid details.
Okay, so here's parking. We got the cam 4. Dude hanging right there behind that fucking pillar. Okay. I think I see where she would feel there's a part missing. Okay. He had a lot of juice coming out. So yeah, that is Ray Wells. He is in fact dead. Find something different? Well, his blood's on the ground now. That's certainly different. Enhance. This is slightly brighter compared to the other parts. Let's see. That light goes out. It'll be a video, but it's off at the end. I mean, that's something different. That's the only thing I can see right now. Okay, that's the thing I was looking for with it.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Is that feathers? 45 ACP?
.45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had
Or
all of the footage.
someone bought it?
Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Hello again. Hello, Hal. I have a deal to offer you, one that I think you'll find interesting. What do you mean? We share a common goal, you, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case. What was he wanted for again? Or why would I help you? Oh, I forgot to read all this. Whoops. This is a deal to offer me. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to tell me later when I ask for it. Why would I help a criminal? Because I already said we share a goal, and because without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Instead, they'll never climb up the ranks of the FBI. I can't do anything illegal. You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me, the world's most wanted hacker. How could he help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. See, how do I know he didn't just corrupt the fucking footage and this is just him doing the shit? So he has all the footage. It can't go into technical details. It says I probably wouldn't understand it. Will you do the deal or won't you? I need your answer. I need it now. Oh, I have no choice but to accept the deal. Look, use my help. Yes, she could. You could be her knight in shining armor, Evans. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy, missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. What if someone asks about this? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge. Anyway, wouldn't they be like watching my computer? Do we have ourselves a deal? I don't trust his ass. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck you, Hal. I don't know who you are. Say we have a deal, Hal. Fine, whatever. I need you to say it. Say we have a deal, Hal. You and your stupid ass fucking bullshit power play shit. Now make me call you daddy. Cam uncensor, it's about to get hot. Go ahead, now give me a few seconds to run my script. Alright, missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then... Toodles, I guess. No, not that one. It's the parking. Okay. Why does the music get so fucking dramatic with that shit? Enhance.
I
No
see that you ran
match.
the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible.
What do you
Our
mean by
FBI
that,
databases are
Skinner?
exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later. But go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
1991 red Dodge Charger. They're probably wearing a fucking mask or some shit.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Thing was, I have an image of Bell's killer. Our software recovered the missing part. Magician never reveals the secret. Hal found the footage for me. Guess I'll go our software recovered the missing part.
This is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Do you want the car? Just doing my job, agent. Time for the QTE lunch scene. Your debt now, about that debt, Evan. God, he's fast. Go ahead, I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FBI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck is this shit doing? Call. Why is my caps on? Call 187-222-9.98. No secure. Picture not available.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this
Okay,
about?
I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red
Did it
tape
now?
all over the place.
Oh shit.
An unusual lack of cooperation from my
Damn.
superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly,
Just
the
no
FBI
support.
felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Wait, what happened? I wasn't paying attention. This sounds super important, though. Could be just a coincidence. Okay, so then what did you do?
So I started looking into the fire, of course. myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere.
Oh, that's
That
crazy.
fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
How do you know it's not an
Go ahead
accident?
and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
5. Okay, it does say she's in it. Ooh, she's pretty. She got like a handsome Squidward face kind of thing going on. Okay. I already searched up Mia Cole. So, Sacha? Damn.
Just another coincidence, right?
That's crazy.
I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't?
I guess
Can you
just telling
help
us
me
to do
find
this
proof
on like
Mia's
this
fire
second
wasn't an
fucking
accident?
day. Proof fire, not an accident. How can we access the
You'll
case
take a look then?
files?
Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Do I access them? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to files. But, God. Excuse me. If I found a bug in the chat, you should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Oh, I'm glad they let me just click with all that. I'm not reading that out. Not in this chat. In the chat with Andrews. Are each of these different or the same? They all... Wait. What the fuck? Oh no, it has the quote there, but then there's some slight differences. God damn it. Like, this one has a quote, this one has a quote, this one does not. So then what's the difference between these two fucking ones? God damn it. What is the difference between these two? Because it looks like one of these is like a wrong answer since this one's not the same one. Oh, okay.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
So summary form program by Agent Andrews and modified on blank by blank. Case number, close that day. Death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wiring of victim's oven. Fire started 2:25:92 around 2 a.m. was sustained by 312. On duration, firemen 11 remained at the scene. Single victim, Cole, went through dental records. Tenant information wiring was discovered. Autopsy, no anomalies between the cause of their death to fire. No signs of physical trauma. No occasion of forced entry or struggle were evident on the findings of the victim's autopsy report. Fluid fire originated from faulty wiring in the oven. Conclusions supported by our investigation. Okay. Jimmy is graved on the side. Ash sample? A chemical sample we have automatically give me access to the blah 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 data report application combined with the other applications in the top left menu. Let's review the user manual relative. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna need this. And what is this thing? Oh my god. This mail sign to provide you with information, blah blah. How to use, open the sample and the dedicated thing. Input the process for your sample. And the dedicated ChemScan LCA software. Some specific formulas found thereafter. What formulas? What? Oh wait, no, this is already open in the ChemScan. The process for their sample using formulas found thereafter. What does that mean? Like this? Oh, hit start. What? Oh, there's a formula thing. Okay. Sample settings calculation. What am I trying to do with this, though? No, put probably century sound use formulas found. 2.0 for both organic and non-organic samples. This is solid. 6 and just organic ion size. So ion size should be 6. Okay, delta V. Non-organic sample weight in grams times 100. Calculator. 4,200? I'm bad at math. 420. I was so off. Threshold. Half the delta V. 210. Trick size IS5. Using size 4. Okay, so for this, I'm going to open this. So it's highest to lowest. How can I zoom in to make sure I'm at the highest part of it? Or is that it right down there? Wait, 901? pH 6.5. Oh, I got put in the... Okay. Response frequencies must be from the highest to lowest intensity spike. There must be between 1 and 5 spikes that are higher than the threshold. You can use the mouse pointer to calculate the frequency. Okay. So, this is the highest one. Oh, I see, okay. Nine 9.24, 9.26. Next one's over here. About 2.45. 2.45. This one's about here. 1.55, I would say. 0.6. Okay, so do that. Mouse pointer, calculate, and then just say calculate. There was gasoline in it. Oh my gosh. There wouldn't be gasoline if it was just from the stove. Is the gasoline in the fire?
Faulty wiring might... You know what. This was no accident. Someone started this
Girl,
fire
you can say it, I
and
don't give a
killed
shit.
Mia. But why? Maybe I'll end up at a desk in
What are
a
you gonna
dark
do?
basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me. I grew to know her.
How so?
Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's
How
what they teach
so?
at the academy, anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she
Sounds like Catherine wanted to be roommates.
really. She was just a person. Wanted to find you.
It'd be crazy if this was the end of the game.
Something else now.
2 days, you're dead.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there? Oh, anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the Cole case, it's strange, don't you think? I want to do my job, Hal, that's it. But solving cases is doing your job. So is making sure victims get the justice they deserve. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee, sorry, if I didn't have a good reason? I have literally no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Director Trench is calling me.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Force Director
I see that
Trench.
you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Just want to catch up
I
on the
see.
case.
In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
What is the big
Oh,
deal
there's
about
no
the
deal,
mic?
Evan. It's just highly confidential. Classified.
It
And
is weird
way
how
above your
quickly
pay
he
grade.
switched up.
I'm sure you understand.
That dude's shady as fuck. Whatever
I'll
you
talk
say,
to you
Mike.
later.
I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing. Evan, could he type any slower? As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI, I used to work there. You were in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment. Yes, I was, as improbable as that seems. What do I do now? How? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Spooky. Barry again. Goddamn
So
Barry.
who the hell am I talking to this time?
It's still
The
Operator
same
Tanner.
Operator Tanner from before?
Yes.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Cool.
But I did find something else.
Oh, did ya? The desert heat is a great
I found
response.
that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny.
No way. You found
Like
a bunch of
they've been
stones in a
moved,
fucking
put
desert?
there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
So how many are out
Hard
there?
to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
Found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Sarah
Let me
done.
send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through.
Graveyard.
About goddamn time.
Enhance. I don't have clearance. Look at that dude. Henry Jenkins. Wait, wasn't it the same dude from this? Oh. That's interesting. Message them back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands. Sincerely, Mr. Jenkins.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on.
I hope someone says about my teeth when
Here's
I'm dead.
something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay, so it's this girl right here. Name's Gabby. What, am I missing something here? Guess I'll just try that. No?
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
Yeah, no shit you need. Yeah, I'm very confused here, actually. Not...
Jenkins. That name rings a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Oh, wait, duh. There's a Gabby on this, probably.
How did you find this, Tanner?
It's Gabby Bruce. Her name's on the list from another
Just
case.
when you think this case
like
can't
Connie.
get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence. I showed that. No, that's not it. No. Nope. Wait, do I show them the name list? No, that wouldn't be it. 'Cause I already showed him that when I did the thing. Oh wait, duh. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that right there.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early
Right,
60s.
close these.
Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
It is on the list. Oh my god. Yeah, he's right
Also,
here.
there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Means they're missing. I already figured that out a bit ago. Quentin Spence.
about 100 names like that. That number matches
That's
the
about
stones.
100. Yep.
God damn.
Looks
And
like they're no longer
I was
missing. We did it,
gambling.
team.
I'd say the circled
We found 'em.
persons are still alive.
That's
like
a
our
win.
Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner. They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way. There you go.
What's this one? Oh my god. Dr. Isles mentioned. Oh my god. Okay. Back, floppy disk 2. I don't know. Indian? That would have been crazy if I got that correct. What else do we have in this first one? Okay, fuck it. What's the clue?
symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those two files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those two files open and see if you can do something with them.
What? The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason. I was just checking those two files for clues, but the password focusing on the symbol. Oh, right here. Duh. Okay. I did not see those. Is it just that? And that I just didn't have it in caps? Maybe? No, it was in caps. Is there a key symbol in one of these? It says res 2. Which one's Res 2 again? This one's Res 2. Is it just that whole phrase, maybe? Let's try it. Nope.
The key
Yeah, I'm
and
still
lock
stuck.
icons, operator. They must be important. I suggest you combine them to reproduce the schematics on the second floppy disk. My hunch is that the content is not very important. Just the part with the icons in the two files mentioned, FMP 1138 and Res 2.
Is it the chemical scanner? Is there a pH listed or something in here? Like the 66 here to the 105? I'm just so confused by what they're meaning.
Password by combining the two files, you should be able to open the second floppy disk, operator.
I haven't found the password. Because I don't know what they mean by Indian. And I don't think there's anything in this about anything regarding Indian. Oh god damn it, I'm fucking silly. Oh my god. I couldn't figure out a fucking mad folding page. Motherfucker. It was literally just moving them two together. I can't believe I couldn't think of something so fucking... What the fuck is with this dramatic mass music? Oh my god, that took me way too fucking long. That is very loud. Okay. If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living and I have been buried in the dry-field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the Biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all of my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I'm sick, so sick of everything we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I should bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I'm ready to and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. Who prepared to stop this, and then it gives an address, and please don't be as cowardly as I was.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Give yourself Agent Walker. Yeah, honestly, I'm enjoying playing through this. I find it easy to actually be able to, like, find stuff to actually talk about instead of just, like, running through some random shit.
He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Oh man, somebody's in trouble there. So anyway, I'll probably take like a few minute break and maybe hop on for I think overall it's probably a good stopping point for it. Yeah, overall, interesting little puzzle game. Lots of different little things to figure out. Plus, interesting. That music is very loud. Can't wait to find out what the audio balancing is for this shit. Yeah, overall, we're gonna be just wrapping it up here. Because obviously, like, going to the login screen of a new computer, of a new day, good stopping point. Overall, I am enjoying this game. Like, regardless of whether I stream it or not, I'm probably gonna play more of it regardless. But, yeah, I hope everybody, watches this, enjoys watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Toodles.